You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Because we're live.
We're live.
Hey, everyone.
What's happening?
Ben, Matt, our good friend here, and myself doing another Google Hangout, number 11. We're pretty stoked to have this guy on. He is literally one of my favorite drummers in Sac.
Not this guy.
Not
that
you.
guy.
Just nope.
I just want to make that
No,
explicitly
this guy. This guy's one of my favorite drummers too, but for different reasons. No, this guy, Matt Gentry, right? Is that how you pronounce it, right?
That's it.
Matt Smith-Gentry, right?
Mathew Smith-Gentry.
Mathew Smith-Gentry, if you want to find him. On the intranet, he's there with that name. I was like racking my brain this last weekend to figure out, like, because we're trying to do these once a month. Last one was a lot of people logged in. It was a lot of
I
fun.
mean, once a week.
What?
Once a week.
What did I say?
Once a month.
Ah, sorry. Sorry about that. So once a month. We're trying to do these once a month, once a week. Thanks, Ben. And I'm trying to do them regular, and I'm also trying to keep them kind of different, like different guys on. Some guys that like to touch their hair, and some guys that like don't care about their hair and wear a hat.
Cover it up.
And some guys that have really bad hair and you put it in a little stupid bun.
Yeah.
So I went out with some friends this weekend. I met up with some friends, and I walked into this place there's this place downtown called Shady Lady, where there's a lot of, like, what would you call it? Like they just don't Sticks is outside our door, and he's about to mess up our broadcast. But he's gonna enhance. If you want to see how Sticks enhances the broadcast, tune into the last one we just did. It's on our YouTube channel, and check it out. Anyways, I was down there. I was supposed to meet some friends. Supposed to meet them at Shady. What miscommunication? They were at this restaurant next door. I walked into Shady because I pulled up to the place, and I heard music, and I was like, Matt is playing drums. I kid you not, dude. I kid you not. I was like, wow. That is Matt. I'm so stoked. I got out of the car. I knew it was him because I just love the way this guy grooves. Like, he has one of the best, like, you want to call it pocket, you want to call it groove, you want to call it playing drums, what you're supposed to do as a drummer. Like, it feels, he makes music feel so good. And this is like not trying to beef it up, but just being honest. So I walked in.
Good job, dude.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Good job.
Appreciate that.
Ben is proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
He's not even heard
So
me yet.
yeah, no, yeah. He's heard me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He knows I speak the truth, right?
What?
I speak the truth, so I'm not making stuff up. Sometimes,
Yeah,
most of the
Sometimes.
50% of the time,
50%.
I speak the truth all the time.
Okay.
You want to do the math, whatever. So I walked in. This is kind of backstory, but it's important. I walked in. I looked around. My friends weren't there. I didn't check my phone. I watched Matt for 30 minutes because I was just stoked to be there and listen to him play. Like, I was that like, I love listening to you play. So I looked at my phone. Where are you? Friends of mine. Oh my gosh, where are you? You flaked on us. I didn't flake. I was just so into the music that I just didn't check my phone for 30 minutes.
Plot twist. You didn't have friends in the first place.
Hey, no, I did have friends.
Dang.
This guy already dogging me out. Look at that.
Every time I do see Serge, he's got some friends there. So yeah.
They're friends. They're just, hey, you know what? This is public broadcast for all kids out there, all students. Yeah, so you're good? Yeah, we're good. No, I'm just kidding. So, but yeah, so I was, over the weekend, I was thinking about who am I going to have on the Hangout, because we're trying to switch it up. And I was like, dude, this is a no-brainer. I have to have him on. So he's here.
Appreciate it. Glad to be here.
So
a pleasure.
Yeah, dude, I'm stoked. Handshake. I want to shake your hand too.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you.
It's
my first time here at the drum lab.
What do you think? You like it?
It's nice, man. I've only seen the first room. But
We'll show you. They're all identical.
Okay. Well,
Except they don't look anything like this.
Yeah, they don't look like anything like this room because all electric drums in here.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Acoustic drums in the other room.
Awesome.
So, yeah, those
You'll learn.
Yeah, I'll learn. Yeah, we'll learn. But so I wanted to kind of maybe give some some background, like your story a little bit, like how you became a drummer, how you became a musician.
Yeah. Long story short, I just started playing like really as like a young kid.
Mhm.
Music's on both sides of my family. My dad's a drummer, and
Mhm. You
my
still
mom-
play? Is he from here?
my father actually does still play. He plays gospel quartet music.
Oh, okay.
You know, and
Mhm.
around
Mhm.
the States and stuff like that. But it's just weird. I just started playing, just had a love for drums, and started playing in the church and
Mhm.
stuff like that. So that's pretty much where it started, and yeah, and just kept going from there.
Uh-huh. Do you do you have any do you have formal training? Did you just come from church? Did you take lessons anywhere
No
or
lessons,
drumline, anything
actually.
like that?
No formal lessons. I did do marching band, but actually for most of that marching band, I played the tuba.
Really?
Yeah, I played tuba.
So you play other instruments?
Yeah.
What else do you play? Let me grab my coffee.
I mess around on the bass guitar and a little bit of keyboard.
Hey everyone, just get my coffee.
Getting this
Being serious. It's a really serious broadcast, by the way. We just like to take our job here seriously. Ben knows.
What?
Yeah, see, Ben's not even listening. That's how
He's
serious
not
this
even
thing
paying
is.
Okay, back to you. Sorry. So tuba. You said play tuba.
Yeah, and I mess around on the bass guitar just a little bit, and a little bit of piano and like keyboard stuff, just enough to fiddle around and stuff, make a little bit of music and stuff, whatever. But yeah, man,
Do you think that my theory is this?
Mhm.
This is my just from experience, not always the truth, but guys that play other instruments understand music on a different level, and therefore drummers. Let's say drummers. Let's take that specifically. They have a lot of times, especially the guys that play like they have good pocket, or they have good groove, or they play music. They play very musical, and sometimes very unorthodox. They do unorthodox things on the drums. Where as a drummer, you're like, I would never think to do that, or come out of a part or go into a part.
I guess you're able to be more musical if you understand music from other perspectives and stuff like that. So I definitely would say that does play a big part.
But drums were your primary.
Yes, drums were my primary. That was my first love. So
and still,
as far as still my first love as far as music and stuff like that. So yeah,
you guys are still together. The relationship's
we're
strong.
Still together. We're strong.
Good,
So I even got a wedding brand for drums. I'm just kidding.
So okay, so and then you went from church, and how did you get to playing outside of church?
I honestly just playing with different musicians. Most of my growing up, I played just in church, and really getting outside of church didn't really start until within the recent maybe 6-7 years, maybe somewhere around there.
How long have you been playing?
I don't know.
All your life, pretty much?
Pretty much,
Yeah,
as far as I
pretty
can
much,
remember, it's just been beating on pots and pans like a lot of us drummers do
Yeah.
and have done.
We had a Throwback Thursday, pots and pans
Seriously?
on our Instagram.
Wow, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it was good.
Well, yeah, just beating on, whatever was ever, at a young age. And yeah, I even had when I was a real young kid, there was this big old wood stump in our backyard. And I would just beat the crap out of that thing.
That was your practice pad?
That was my practice pad.
Benny Greb used that in his video. Have you ever seen that?
No, I haven't.
Or
he
does in his instructional video, he does he'll do these the rudiment portion of it. I don't remember exactly what part of it. Okay. But instead of a practice pad, it's a stump. He plays on the stump. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why I decided to show traditional.
Which video is that?
It's his last one, I think.
Is it the one with the super? Is that one happening?
No, that's coming out. That's coming out.
That's coming out because I'm
not his new one coming out. You're ahead of the game. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You haven't seen the original one, the first one he did?
No, I've seen it.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen all of it. But
I have it if you want to borrow it.
I would love it.
Yeah. You would love it.
All right, I feel good.
And Ben's in the conversation.
Ben is in it.
Yeah.
Ben's just here for just hanging out. He was just practicing in another room. I'm like, dude, stop the practicing. Go listen to this wisdom from this pocket master.
I don't know if I got wisdom. I got a little bit of information.
But okay, so yeah, Ben has that down.
Got some rocker.
So yeah, he's a rocker. He's a rocker. He fits a rocker demographic.
That's me.
That's what's up.
That's all he's here for. No, I'm just kidding. No, Ben's awesome. You guys have watched some of these with me talking about Ben. So, okay, so kind of I'll transition. You guys say I'll play on everything. Every time I see you play, every time I come to shows, we've played some. We've shared the bill before.
Yeah.
By the way, we should do that again. Those
Yes.
my new band. Maybe we should put together a show.
Oh, definitely.
You always play a little bit different, like unique setups. Like I've played on your 16-inch like tom that you converted into a kick drum.
Yeah.
Are you still playing on that now or no?
No, I don't. I turned that into a 4-tom.
Back to 4-tom.
It actually still has the legs on it, but I don't use it as a kick drum. So.
Yeah, that felt good actually. When I played on it,
Yeah.
like people underestimate small kick drums.
Yeah, you definitely do.
The way you
Nice
tune them,
compact.
yeah. It's easy to like throw around.
Exactly. That's my best thing. My number one thing is being able to get those drums around. Cause man,
Yeah, because
they're small and get them into the car.
yeah, seriously. When I saw you play, what is it? Saturday?
Yeah.
No, Friday.
No, was it
Saturday. It's Saturday.
Saturday. One of those 2 days.
You had no cymbal stands. You had both cymbals coming out of the kick drum, right?
Yeah, I did. That's a little 18-inch kick drum. Yeah.
What is it, like a pearl?
So a pearl,
Yeah.
a little Pearl Kitty forearm or something
Uh-huh.
like that, I think it is. So, but yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, dude, it sounded awesome. And then you played it without a resonant head. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got a lot of boom.
Do you think is that why you took
Yeah.
you have another head for it, right?
Yeah, I actually saw another friend of mine do that with his 18, and that just was like, I just love the sound of it.
Yeah.
It was like really big,
Yeah.
big sound from that little drum.
Yeah, I was
Started
like
doing it.
I play an 18 too right now, but I have a head on it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
sometimes it sounds great, like
Yeah.
in smaller. It depends on the room,
Yeah.
but like you get into a little bigger room, it kind of dies a little bit.
Yeah, that's what, like I said, that's why I took off that back head and actually that back head was all messed up anyways too. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like, oh, take it off.
Probably wasn't a Queen. That's probably why.
Could have been.
So you always mess around with gear. Like you convert drums and you.
Yeah.
Has that always been like a thing for you or?
Yeah. I like to actually, like, my first thing I started doing was actually wrapping drums, like wrapping them in contact paper or like whatever. And
Yeah.
I just kind of went from there and just like, what else can I do? You know, change something up. You know, cutting cymbals or drilling holes in cymbals. Just trying wild
Just for
different
fun?
things. Yeah, just for fun. Man.
That's
just trying
cool.
different things. You know.
Yeah, a lot of people I think are too like not in love with their gear, but like they're afraid to like mess with it.
Mess with
Like,
it.
I'd be terrified to drill a hole.
well,
in
you
my
have like
cymbal.
rookie double kit and like really nice cymbals and stuff.
Yeah. Well, not when you have
No.
nice stuff. I wouldn't do that with my really nice stuff. But if it's like got
Yeah.
a crack or something in it, then I'll mess with it.
Dude,
Or
bring
it's,
your
like,
cymbals
cheap.
to Matt's house. He'll drill a bunch of holes in them. It'll sound awesome.
It'll sound great.
No.
Do you want?
No way.
I spent $600 a pop on some of those cymbals.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. But if you crack it, come to me.
Yeah.
I'll help you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll fix them for you. He'll fix them up just right.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe share some of your like here the biggest reason why you're on here. The gear is whatever. Gear is gear. That's another thing. Like you're always playing on like it's not like the I always see you on good gear, but I'm never like to take this as a compliment. I'm never impressed with your gear. Like I'm never like, whoa, check out those drums, or like they're not like there's some guys that have like really like elaborate setups, or like they've really thought through their like you seem like you're kind of a lot like me.
Okay.
You bring the essentials, you bring the stuff that works, you bring what you need. Like I'm the same way.
Yeah.
But I'm always impressed with your playing. So
Appreciate it.
that's the reason why you're on. Maybe you can share with the guys out there, me and Ben, because we're trying to learn from you.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason. The camera's actually not even rolling. We're just trying to learn. It's a free lesson for us.
It's free lesson. Awesome. I can do free lesson.
No, but share like your approach to music and how do you, what makes you play that way?
What makes me play that way? Just listening is like my first thing. Just approach it by listening first, and then like understanding what the music's, what's happening in the music. Understand what the bass is doing. Like that's like my go-to thing. Is just listening to the bass. I'll follow a song pretty much solely by the bass.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, just
You said
finding.
you play. You said you play a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah,
Okay, got it.
I mess around on it a little bit. So, but yeah, just being able to follow where the music is going, and just understanding what it's doing and what it's trying to put out there. What it's if it's a nice little ballad, how you approach it from that way, or if it's some kind of thrasher song, whatever. Just being able to express yourself, but within the song, you know,
Mhm.
within the realm of the song. So, as far as like groove and stuff, I just I don't know. It's hard to explain what I do. I just do it. It's natural, you know.
Yeah.
It's natural.
Do you listen to that kind of music? 'Cause some guys, like, they'll listen to some music, but they'll play a certain, like, they'll listen to, like, I listen to certain things that I don't ever play, but I listen to it because I like it. Or do you listen to primarily that kind of music? That
No, I listen to all sorts of music. You know, there's from country to, and I've even played, you know, country songs, rock songs, different
How'd that go?
genres and stuff. It went actually pretty good. Actually, I would say it went pretty good. You know, I probably wouldn't be able to go to a country drummer and be like, check this out, and he'd probably say, oh, that's awesome. Like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I just do the best that I can, you know, to emulate the sound that it's supposed to, what it's supposed to sound like, you know, and stuff like that. So, yeah.
What do you practice? Like, okay, when you practice, I mean, not do you practice? You clearly practice.
That's actually a good question, though.
you play, so you practice, but do you? Because some guys, like, all the practicing they do is like on stage. Like,
actually, to be honest, that's kind of mine.
All right, kids, go ahead and tune out. He's not telling you the truth right now.
I'm telling the truth.
Oh man, dude.
Honestly,
I hope no students are watching this.
Honestly, practice. Please do practice. Don't be like, don't just practice on your gig. Practice at home.
Yeah, because kids don't have gigs.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
That's true. That's very.
You play a lot, right?
I play quite a bit. I do play quite a bit.
How many bands are you playing with?
Maybe about 5 or 6 bands.
Is that like?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
What is it?
It's the same.
Yeah, it's just like. I'm sure.
No, he plays, dude. He plays. This guy's legit. You guys have heard me rant on this guy. He's
typing Ben and it's gonna just show up all this stuff.
Oh yeah, dude.
No, you gotta search. You're not gonna see it. Ben, aka the boy.
The boy. He's the boy.
Yeah,
the boy around here.
Then you'll
Do you find it?
26 views, dude.
All right.
26.
I don't wanna Hey, dude.
Hey, it's more views than
Man.
Yeah, I have.
Got about 10 followers on Twitter.
I don't even have any.
That's this many.
Come up.
All right, so no practice.
Yeah, I only practice, man, and I know that's bad. That's like a real bad thing. I'm a full-time, you know, worker. I work full-time and you know, have family and stuff like that. So it's very hard to juggle, you know, you know, gigs and practice and your family and stuff like that. But I do the best I can, you know, to have my own private time, maybe like 20-30 minutes of something, just like, even if it's just rudiments on a practice pad, you know, something.
Oh, I have a question. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Keep going.
No, go ahead.
Well, was there ever a time where like, I don't know if it was like before you were married or what, but like when you like were just like crazy practice schedule?
Yes, actually, this was right after college. I didn't go to school for music or anything like that, and just, you know, regular school. Yeah. But anyways, I got out of college and bought a kit, and I had it set up at my mom's house where I was staying, and had a little drum room in the back, and just I would play for like hours, for like 3-4 hours, just straight through, playing the CDs, just messing around with stuff, just metronomes and stuff like that. So, you know, just that's how that's how I got like as decent as I am, you know, just
dude, you were better than decent, man. I would not have you on if you were decent. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Just being honest, straight up honest.
I'm being honest too. Yeah. But anyways, just playing just playing at home a lot, you know, and that was my thing for a while, and then after that I started getting, you know, gigs and stuff like that a little later on and stuff. So
I think a lot of times people underestimate the power of playing live. Like you play live and you play music, and if you're trying to be a clinician, obviously you probably should practice and practice all kinds of crazy things. But if you're a lot of times guys that like a lot of the guys that I look up to a lot, they did practice. They had years of their life. They had these chunks of their life, and they go in and out of it. I have waves. There'd be weeks where I'll go a whole week with not touching drums because I'll play somewhere, but outside of that, I just will not have time. I'm just slam busy with stuff, and I've realized that like that's the kind of life I chose. Like if I wanted to be a clinician and geek out over drums every day and go that path, That's what I need to do.
Exactly.
The path that I've chosen and I choose to follow is a path where I don't always get to practice. But when I do practice, I make sure that that's quality. It's 15 minutes at the end of the day, but it's 15 minutes of something that I'll really dive like immediately and dive deep into it and dive just completely unplugged for that.
Focused on
Focus, because people forget how much power that holds in your playing and metronomes and what you practice. Like if I'm playing with a kind of pop blues funk band, but every time I sit down to practice, I work on chops.
Yeah.
And my band that I play in is all groove. I'll probably only hurting myself versus helping myself. But if my band's a groove band, like where my job is to hold down the groove, I should probably practice that to be better with what I'm doing.
Exactly. Yeah,
so
definitely agree with it.
I think that what you did, like you don't maybe might not practice as much now, but you did. And that's what
I did, and I would say that a lot of it has stuck with me, even not practicing as much. But it's very helpful, to get that amount of time in, while I had the opportunities to do it and stuff like that. So, and like you said, just whatever path you take, that's how much focus you got to have on it and stuff like that. So, yeah.
And then you have a new project right now, right? You play with the gig that I see you with all the time lately.
Emily Collars is the main one you see me with. Either her or Arlen Anderson. Project.
Yeah.
I play with quite a bit around here. Emily is R&B kind of jazz vocalist and everything. So
that's when we played the gig with her, right?
Yeah. That's the gig we played at Fox and
Goose. Yeah.
I don't know why I nodded. I was like, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know why.
Your band was there in spirit.
He was there.
Band was on tour. Band was on tour with the Vans Warped Tour back then.
No, he wasn't.
Ben knows what's up.
Yeah. So
my Vans have holes in them.
The Vans Rip Tour. He's on the new tour now. Right Vans Rip Tour. New Vans. I need new Vans tour. No, but I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
I'm out of here.
You set yourself up. I was propping you up, and then you were like, "Look at this. I have holes in my shoes." I'm sorry, dude. Just being honest. Dude, get out of here. All right, so we'll wrap it up with this. If people want to check you out, so the Arlen's project, right? Are you guys working on an album or?
No, just we're getting originals together and stuff like that. He plans to put it together an album and everything. Actually, though, one of the bands I play with mostly is out of Stockton. It's called Current Personi. Personi, yeah. We actually just finished up yesterday our 2 EP albums and everything that's going to be coming out here.
Can you spell it like if they're looking for it?
CURRENTPERSONAE.
Okay.
Personi.
So people, I couldn't spell that if you asked me.
Yeah, it's different. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing the persona, something like that, right? So, but anyways,
But don't find it now that you spell it. So look it up online.
Look it up. There's, like I said, I play with so many different artists. Like they're always doing stuff. Like just keeps going. But
so if people want to contact you for questions, like on Facebook, Twitter, or
I'm only on Facebook. You can find me at Mathew Smith-Gentry.
Cool.
So, yeah.
And then we'll tag you in it.
Yeah.
I'll tag you in the post. So, dude, thanks for having. Dude, I gotta get better at this, man.
Thanks for having us. We're gonna head on out. You just take the place.
Just go ahead and wrap up the interview here. No, dude, thanks for any last parting thoughts, like anyone that's like, hey, I want to be better at pocket and groove and music. Like any advice?
Just focus on the basics of the music. Just focus on the I just lost my train of thought. Just focus on it, the basics, and don't worry about getting the chops and all that kind of stuff, or being able to do all these super fills and all that stuff in it. Just focus on the groove of the song.
Because, dude, another thing I want to add is like I see you more than a lot of guys that there are a lot of guys that I know. Like I don't see them. Maybe they're playing somewhere else, but like I see you playing more than I see some of the other guys. Because like you just hold it down, dude. Like I mean, a lot of people don't. A lot of younger players didn't realize how powerful. Ask Ben. I mean, Ben came in here with quadruple bass pedals. No, I'm just kidding. No, but like Ben you have had 6 foot. But the more Ben focuses on groove and pocket and to get better at it, he's gotten. I mean, I think he's gotten more gigs after your band, right?
Yeah.
He's been playing all over the place because he's just focusing on that.
Yeah.
Like people don't remember that, like, that is the goal of you as a drummer.
And that'll get you. I think, to be honest, just being able to connect with all the musicians and just being able to sit in the pocket and groove is like what'll get you more gigs and stuff like that. If that's what your goal is. So.
It's definitely my experience.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, I can't.
That was funny, but that was true.
I'm not Sticks. I can't do the crazy behind my head. I can't. I just straight up can't do it. But I can play at a church and just play solid and simple, and they ask me back sometimes. So
that's how it is. That's definitely how it is.
And this is not like, I don't want you guys to think that's a knock at, like, guys that can play chops. Like, dude, if you have the time, and if you have the desire to be the fastest, baddest dude on the planet and have the pocket, there are guys out there that do.
It's not like I'm not working for it. Like, I'm definitely working
exactly,
for it.
yeah.
But I mean, as for the time being, while I can't do a lot of that stuff.
I mean, I work on that stuff too sometimes when I have time. And like, if you're young, if you're still young, or even if you're older, I mean, it doesn't mean that you cannot do both. You can have pocket, and you can have chops, and you can have crazy teaching skills, and be able to program drums. If you could do everything, do it. Please do it, because you'll have a million jobs out there waiting for you. People wanting to hire you to play drums. So this is not a knock at anyone. This is just, we just decided to bring this guy on to share like what he does best, and that's make music feel great. Yeah. And dude, thanks for having Ben on here. Look at that triple trifecta of handshake. Thanks for coming on, dude. I appreciate it.
Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it.
Hopefully this is helpful for all the guys out there. This is gonna be on our
girls.
And girls. Yeah, dude. Good one. I'm just not on it today, folks. I'm sorry. I don't know what is going on. I had too much coffee. I know, coffee's gone. It's not cold anymore. It's just gone.
We talked about how he always holds a coffee cup, but there's never anything in it.
Shut up. First of all, don't tell everyone. Don't tell anyone my habit. I was walking on True Story. I don't know if you've watched the NAM recap, but I was walking on NAM with a coffee cup, and I just chatting, blah blah, over there, blah blah blah. And I was like, I think Jonathan tried to throw it away from me. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna. I like to hold on to it. Like,
did you take any sips for it?
No, I had coffee in there.
Oh,
they're real.
I was gonna say,
I don't take fake sips. I will not do that. I don't take fake.
But once he finishes it, he just hangs on to it.
I hang on to it. I don't know why I put it down. Maybe that's why I've been off. Dude, I walked around with an empty cup all of NAM. I drank in the morning and I walked around the whole time. I would put it down. I'd pick it up. Maybe it's a thing. If you guys are out there, I have an issue with something, shoot me an email. I'll try to work on it. I'll go see a psychologist. But maybe that's why I'm off, because I put down the cup.
Yeah, hold the cup.
It's a thing.
In the next video, just hold it the whole time, even if it's empty.
Yeah, I
think he has.
Fill it up with some water or something.
I had coffee in here earlier. I swear. Guys are putting me on the spot, man. No, yeah, seriously. All right, we're out of here. Ben, Mathew Smith-Gentry, if you want to look him up. In his projects, he plays all over town. So if you're in Sacramento, if you have a chance to see this guy, go see him play. If you're not in Sacramento, I'm sure you can find him online, some videos and stuff like that. Your band's playing everywhere. So.
Band's playing everywhere. Multiple bands are playing everywhere.
So yeah, look him up. If you want to, hey, I want to get in touch with him and just find out when he's playing next, hit him up on Facebook. He's on Facebook.
Very easy. So just talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, I talked to him on Saturday. He's on here today, so it's Monday. So very easy to chat with. One of the best guys I know around town to hang out with and chat. Thanks a lot, Ben. Thanks a lot. Thanks for hanging out, buddy.
Hey, anytime.
All right, we're out of here. See you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Bye.